A power stronger than even the gods. The Wanderer. With the new Fortnite update, he has arrived on the island, secretly moving around the world and manipulating everything, or even constantly watching you. Wherever you are, he's always there in the distance looking at you. But right when you notice being watched, it's just suddenly gone. He vanishes like a ghost, or maybe even he is one. The being which whenever someone hears the name of, they get horrified, begging to life that it's just a rumor and not real. But what if I told you, you feeling like you're being watched? It's because you are. The Wanderer has been here since the start of Fortnite Season 3, and Hope has seen him. The new Fortnite update is filled with extremely interesting and important storyline, like for example the thing which I just talked about. Then we will also go through reef beacons appearing around the map, the same ones made by Iron Man, new magical boss connected to Pandoras Box appearing around the world, and how they're connected to this puzzle piece from the start of the season. Then teasers of Hope gaining powers, even becoming a god similar to her sister, intel on what exactly the Wastelanders and Megalo are up to, or Valeria being behind this secret bunker on the map, or even much more, all of which I will go through in this video. So get your popcorns, get your little cute cat, and let Professor Lore cook you some delicious storyline meal.
Perfection.
In last week's storyline quest, Hope heard of rumors about the Wanderer appearing on the island with the Wastelanders. She was extremely scared after hearing that, hoping to God that is not true. So she chose to first check whether these rumors are true or not, doing that by putting cameras all over the wasteland. Now this week, the first thing which happens is Hope checking the videos recorded by these cameras, wishing for a good news. But no, there are really weird moments within these videos, hinting even more to how yes, she saw the Wanderer on the island. Even after all of that, she is so scared of this being that she doesn't even let Jones check the footage, and still calls the Wanderer just a rumor, as even when Jones tries to check the tapes, she completely changes the topic, bringing up this.
I'm gonna start by saying there's a lot we don't know, so don't get too excited.
Was there something on the tapes?
Yeah, but it's probably just rumor.
Okay, you don't seem so sure.
I think we need to see what they're talking about out in the wasteland.
We have not had a villain who everybody are terrified of within Fortnite in a while. Hope, who defeated the Society and Zeus, is more terrified of this thing than any of those, which shows how powerful this hooded person is. But why is he trying to hide his face from us? Is it possibly someone which we know of? Maybe the very grandfather of Hope and Valeria, or Geno, or a secret last reality member, a person with powers stronger than even the gods who can appear around places like a ghost. For now, till we get even more information about the Wanderer. As Hope changes the topic, she now wants to focus on Megalo, sending us to speak with the Wastelanders she know of, and see if they know anything about the leader's plans. We'll learn two things through the talks. One of them will come later in the video, but the other is regarding how all the plans are sent to the smart inventor of Megalo, as she builds all the tech needed for it. So the plans are stored within her huge engine location, and we need a key card to access them. Using this card, we download the information and send them to Hope. This information will be revealed to us by Hope in the next story part, and they will finally reveal to us why exactly the leader wants to move his huge ship around the island. Now that we're done with that, Hope reveals how she has also been speaking with the Wastelanders, and the discovery from that is something very important. Magical constellation orbs that have been released from Pandoras Box. 6 of them exactly, which those constellations within them. One of them is a piece of Ghost logo. Very interesting. I'm not really sure why for now, but it's really interesting how last season there was a lot of talks about Shadow and now Ghost. You can give me some ideas yourself in the comments if you want. And maybe like the video too and subscribe. Thank you! Megalo has sent people to find these constellations and bring them to him. So Hope now tells us to find all of these and bring them to her before it's too late, as she believes that Pandora's Box after the last live event has changed locations and it's gone into hiding, while at the same time releasing these things because it wants a special person to find it. Only one person. At the moment, it's a race between Hope and Megalo for who finds it first, while Jones has something very important to say about this.
I've been following the chatter in the wasteland. I had a feeling we hadn't seen the end of Pandora's Box, and I'm worried I'm right. The Wastelanders have been finding gems. I think they're from the box, which means we need those out of circulation. Find them and bring them to me.
Yeah. Not to critique your plan, but is that a thing that you should be doing?
Do you have a better solution?
It's just your family doesn't have a great track record of, not destroying the world.
Yeah, well, I'm the black sheep. Let that come in handy for once.
First, I want to say I trust you.
Great, then we don't need to hear the rest of what you have to say.
Hope, I have direct experience with this sort of thing. When I got lost in the 0 point, I got all the way lost, so just leave it alone. Power like that can't be controlled. Best case, it destroys you. Best case.
And worst case, it falls into the wrong hands. The box wants to be found. I can feel it, and if I can feel it, there are others.
The first important thing here is how now it's confirmed that, as I said, the 0 point is still with us and is probably under this lake. But Jones says how before chapter 5 started he was stuck within the 0 point. And this is probably how John Jones got unstuck from it. Stop, sis!
Whoa.
I'm stuck! Wait, what are you doing? Wait, no, stop! Wait, no, I don't consent! Jones brings all of this up because he doesn't want Hope to find the box and to do whatever that thing wants from her. He doesn't fully trust her because of her family, and he's scared that this extreme power could also trap Hope within itself too, or cause her to become like her sister, like a person who Jones used to know. But Hope ignores Jones, because if she's not the first person to find the box, Megalo then will instead, and that will be a way worse outcome. So we're sent to steal the magic orbs, and we do find one of them, taking it to Hope. The other 5 we will probably find in the future storyline missions. For now, once we bring this one to Hope, it causes her to have an extreme headache, as after we put this orb on the same Pandora's Box piece from week 1, the thing which she has been studying ever since, 3 more constellations are needed to complete this thing, and I believe that this piece and the 4 orbs together create a compass, one which will show Hope the exact new location of Pandora's Box. But now a super important thing is, why did the orb cause her to have a headache? Why is she the one who senses Pandora's Box wanting her to find it? Well, that is exactly connected to her own name, and how people on the island as well have been telling her that she is something special. Hope's grandfather has connections to the Greek gods, and Valeria, her sister, gained godly powers through it. Hope is the only one of the siblings who has no powers at the moment. But what if that's about to end really soon? What if the thing that makes her and her sister special is them being somewhat of a demigod? Valeria searching to find her powers, but Hope never searched for hers yet. I believe that just like Valeria, the power which is destined to be owned by Hope is calling upon her. The final thing meant to be released from Pandora's Box. That will be her very own powers to gain. She is a being directly connected to that thing. Exactly why the orb gave her a headache, or the other things people brought up. This means that Hope herself will be the one to open the box for one final time. The last thing which always gets released from the box or get stuck within it is Hope itself. So once that thing opens again, she could very well fuse with the energy of Pandora's Box and become the goddess of Hope, which then I believe that power might corrupt her in some ways, just like how power corrupted her sister. That's exactly being the reason why Jones is worried. Another chance is how by opening the box, Hope does something to save us, but she herself gets sacrificed after, getting stuck within it, just like how Jones was stuck within the 0 point. Hope has a very interesting future in the storyline, and I'm so happy that they finally made her interesting. She used to come in the last seasons like, "Yee, I beat you, bitch! Get out! Let me draw on your walls! Woohoo!" The powerful should always be a tiny little bit scared of the weak.
It's making me cringe, guys.
We went from that Hope to one with voice lines and being horrified of the Wanderer, forced to chase a power that might completely change her soon. Now that's my girl! But talking about the dangerous future of Hope, the Wanderer is constantly watching her. Jones being scared for the future. Her sister Valeria is also up to some things right now. At every biome on the island, new devices are found. These are the rift weekends used by Iron Man to bring his factory from the Marvel reality rifted into the island. But this time they're not created by him, since he's not here with us. That's exactly also why there is no more Stark Industries logo on this thing. These are now now created by another mysterious person and are much smaller than they used to be. While I might very well know who's creating these things, at one of the locations which these things are found at, there is a camp with a fireplace and a chest, a society launch pad, this beacon, and most importantly a telescope. But not the telescope we're used to. This is completely a new design never used before, and the design or colors look very similar to the society technology. Who exactly would be living within this camp? The answer to that might be very obvious. Who was the person traveling around the map in the first season of the chapter, and at all of those bringing a telescope with herself as well? That person was Valeria. Master, who win? I believe the one making the camp here is Valeria herself. That being why the telescope looks society-like, which to me also means that these beacons are created by her as well, and she's trying to bring someone from other realities into this world. But where are these reef beacons being made at exactly? And what is Valeria trying to bring onto the island? Well, if you look at the direction this telescope is pointing towards, it exactly shows the location of the bunker. The telescope and the reef beacons could have all been built within this secret place, and then after placed around the map by the society. I do believe that Montague himself could also be within that very place helping Valeria. As now, what are they exactly trying to bring onto the island? It could be some important locations or some important people, or bringing in more society people from their home worlds, or also this could exactly be how Dr. Doom find his way onto the island. If you have seen this video, you would know how Valeria is supposed to be somewhat of an alternate Geno, while Geno was the one inviting Dr. Doom to work with him. Valeria now also might be planning to do work with Dr. Doom, since if you remember, he wanted to one day create his own Imagine Order. Maybe he will do that using the society. This character's name being Valeria could also be because of a person Dr. Doom knows in the comics. Dr. Doom cared about someone with the name Valeria a lot, like she was his own daughter. If Hope was named intentionally to tease her future destiny, why can't Valeria's name be the same? They might even want to rule together within the next season. Hey, back off, she's mine! There you go. The beacons, telescope, and the bunkers, all of them should be connected to the older sister, as Dr. Doom might even be working together with her, while Hope is horrified of the Wanderer and still is trying to wish that that thing is not real, as she can sense Pandora's Box calling up to her. So searching for the constellation orbs to finish the compass and find the box, then opening it for one last time to finally reach her destiny. Either evolve to a goddess, or the bad ending getting stuck within the box, as John Jones is scared of how Hope might end up like the people he used to know, Dr. Zone, Geno, or the Foundation, and Megalo then keeps working on making his ship move around the island. Now I believe that to be for him finding Pandora's Box before Hope, or maybe it's all a trap built by the ghost in the shadows. To understand and enjoy this season's storyline, you also need to know how Chapter 5 is an alternate Chapter 2, how all of these new storyline characters, these are alternate versions of people we know of already, and how right now we're in a whole new timeline. So click on this video right here to find out what exactly I'm talking about right now. It's a really good video, you're gonna like it.